February 24th, 2005, Tyler, Texas, Smith County Courthouse. On trial for child support, David Arroyo, armed with an automatic weapon and body armor, shoots his wife, killing her. Deputy John Smith and Sergeant Rusty Jacks immediately respond to the chaos.
11, how about shots fired at an office for the north end of Logan area?
I was standing in the parking garage on the second floor of the Sheriff's Department. Started hearing shots fired.
I had my rifle in my hand whenever the call went out, and so I was trying to get to the square as quickly as possible. The fact that I had my rifle in my hand when the call went out, to me, I guess is just fate.
As far as I knew then, we had an officer that was dead.
I didn't feel fear, more of a determination or knowing what needed to be done. I heard the final shots being fired as I pulled up. When I got to the square, there were people laying on the ground everywhere. I didn't know who had been shot and who wasn't. I came across Officer Wayne Allen, who was in a patrol vehicle. Thinking that the suspect was on foot, I jumped on Wayne's hood. Planning to ride around the corner and engage the suspect from outside the vehicle. I think any good police officer has already made it up in their mind that they could be killed doing this job. Finally, I heard the radio traffic and realized it was a vehicle pursuit. Go! I heard that the suspect was northbound on Spring Street.
Probably 4 Tyler Police Department patrol cars running lights and sirens. He's just hanging the gun out there. This guy's not afraid to shoot police officers, civilians. In my mind, I just wanted to stop him.
We're still northbound, speed 40. The barrel of the gun is still the driver's window.
I knew he had a lot stronger weapon than me, armor piercing. It went clean through my car and my body armor. He wants to shoot out. I think he wanted to kill more officers or whoever else got in his way.
I knew that we were a double-man unit and that I had a rifle, so Wayne and I went to the front of the pursuit.
I felt I needed to do something. I wasn't trying to be a hero. I just wanted to stop the guy. He clearly wasn't fleeing. He was trying to lure us in. I noticed they were just, kind of hanging back to see what he would do, and that gave me the opportunity to pass all the patrol cars up and get in behind him.
I got to the front of the pursuit. We were passed by a sheriff's deputy.
He fired 2 shots at me when I got right up behind him. That's when I rammed him. I know as well as anybody, you can't shoot at somebody while you're being rammed. He braked when I hit him. The bumper of his truck was staring me in the face because it came up on top of my car.
I began trying to get out of the vehicle, started hearing gunshots.
I just unloaded my gun on his back window. I tell you, when I got scared is when I ran out of bullets. I see him start to get out, and I'm just a sitting duck. My thought is I'm fixing to get shot if I don't do something. We're not even 20 feet apart when he gets out of the vehicle. A lot of adrenaline flowing, and I gassed him. And as I was going around his truck, that's when he shot through my overheads. I was just going to hit him with the car.
I saw David Arroyo come around with his rifle to his shoulder. I shouldered my weapon, at which point I came up and fired. Clipped the cab of the truck and struck David Arroyo on the back of the head.
I saw him go down, and I just eased up there and stopped his truck from rolling.
I walked up and observed that he was wearing body armor. We found his scoped rifle in his truck, the amount of ammo that he had with him. Things like that were surprising.
I worked the interstate. My biggest fear before this was getting hit by a car. Now my biggest fear is somebody pulling a gun. I didn't sleep for 3 days. I mean, I couldn't. In nearly 17 years of doing this, I guess it all came to play.
Arroyo's reign of terror outside the courthouse was brief, but resulted in 2 deaths and dozens of injuries. For his bravery under fire, Deputy Smith was honored with a prestigious commendation bar from the county.